talking to angels with the Ouija board. She doesn't know what entered. Okay, so I am literally so terrified to play this video because I go down these rabbit holes of just being on the dark side of YouTube, and I don't know if I'm equipped to handle it today. So let's jump right in.
Kids YouTube.
7-year-old Tanner Markham knows how to navigate a smartphone.
Dr. Squish!
His favorite games and videos are right at his fingertips.
We didn't really think anything of it at first.
Mom Sarah Markham thought sites like YouTube Kids were safe.
When we would put him to bed, he would be scared and he'd be like, well, what about Momo?
Momo? She didn't recognize the name, but Tanner couldn't sleep, so they took him to a child therapist.
Momo came up, and then the therapist was asking more about it, and he actually got my phone and said, okay, Google, show me Momo.
Momo's going to kill you.
This terrifying face is circulating the web, interrupting kids' videos on YouTube.
What was creepy at it had a V-shaped mouth.
Momo terrified Tanner.
Nightmares.
But the creature is not just scary. It's a message that has child psychologists concerned.
I'm alone in this place.
Is telling them you should kill yourself, and this is how.
Look in her eyes.
There's nothing funny about that. There's nothing cute about that, and it's extraordinarily harmful.
I need to sign up.
The Markhams are doing things differently around their house now.
I have to watch YouTube with her. I can't just watch it in my room by myself.
And just be aware of what your kids are watching.
They shouldn't watch scary videos anymore.
In Tooele, Gennaro, 2 News.
Bruh.
I'm about to blow your mind.
Bruh. I'm literally, like, I have chills, okay? This is not a joke, this is not a drill, this is real. And this is like long time overdue, but 100%, let me tell you guys right now, that just memories, the memories that like fill my 3 a.m. video spirals. Yeah, no, I will start watching these and then I will not stop. So it started off with Momo, and then I went to Slenderman, and then the Goat Man, and then Black-Eyed Children. Let me tell you, it was a slippery slope. And Momo is the one that started it all for me. So, yeah, so a lot of feelings, a lot of memories are being brought to life in my head right now. So automatic, it was literally like this. It's like you flipped the switch and my body just knew how to react, and I ended up having chills all over my legs, all over my arms, and I just don't know. Okay, but okay, so I guess this is kind of my fault. Things happen in my homes because I've been told I let bad juju in. I get into this state and I let bad juju in. I probably should stop saying that. I shouldn't say that. But yes, so by me watching that, it's opening a door. I'm getting so anxious right now. But yes, it's opening a door. It's opening a portal type thing to that darkness. So I try not to watch too much of it, or, you know, last week I actually ended up going down a bit of a rabbit hole and I had a bad dream, but that's to be expected. Does anybody remember the Momo like craze that happened. It was just very weird. Kids were messaging Momo through an app, and that's just terrifying. I mean, when we were little kids, we had, and this is people from my generation, we had Bloody Mary, we had Her Baby, we had Candyman, you name it, you know? And if you were one of those kids that was dubbing it up, if you were one of those kids that summoned that, you're just letting bad juju in. And I believe in the paranormal and the supernatural, but I also was skeptical when I was younger. So I really would push the boundaries and I would push my limits just to prove that it was real. And I remember this specific time where we were huddled all around a puddle in elementary school, and we were all holding hands, and we did this chant, which literally, like, what the heck? What are we doing? What were we doing as children? I have no idea personally, but we did that, and it was intense, okay? It was intense. I'm pretty sure we weren't supposed to break the circle, and then one of my friends ended up breaking the circle by getting freaked out. She said that something was coming after her, like coming out of the puddle and like coming towards her. So she broke the circle, and I don't even remember what it was. It was either Bloody Mary or something else. I don't remember, but we had done research on it. But yes, so that was our big encounter. I didn't see anything, but it came after my friend, and she was going through a pretty hard time during that time. She was going through a really difficult time during that, so I don't know if she was more susceptible to the influence of it. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But it did come after her. She broke the circle, and supposedly it was going, if you break the circle, it's going to haunt you. So that would explain a lot. That would explain a lot. I had a rainbow on my face and I didn't even realize. But because I'm using the window. Anyways, that would explain a lot. Not just in my childhood, but even in my adulthood. Holy. I already know. It's been started. It's been opened. The gates have opened. I'm gonna need to add some rum to this to continue watching these videos. Yeah. But I will say that I never ended up doing or playing the Ouija board. I've had a lot of friends that did do it, and I've heard their experiences, so I'm very glad that I personally did not do it myself, because I truly don't think it would have gone well. I think it would have gone a lot worse, actually. With my most recent encounter, I would say that she just was being lied to. I had warned her about my friend's encounters with the Ouija board. She's a practicing witch, so she's very knowledgeable on the subject. She to me, she says that she only uses light magic and, you know, all that good stuff. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know the difference. I'm just a bystander, really. And I know that there's different types of magic. So, I mean, if you don't believe in this kind of stuff, then, you know, I talk about other stuff, but this stuff just really intrigues me, and I find it fascinating for some reason. Even though my mother disapproves. I'm sorry, Mom. But I just warned her about what could potentially happen, and she said, oh no, don't worry about it. I'm only talking to angels. You're talking to angels with the Ouija board? Is that possible? Someone tell me, is that possible? Because the way that I rationalized it is, yeah, those are angels, all right. Fallen angels. They didn't specify what types of angels they were. They could leave that out, you know? So she said only she did a ritual so that only good things entered the circle, but that's always breakable, you know, just like that circle that my friends and I had that broke. Everything is breakable. So I think there's just a trickle effect, and she ended up getting spooked this last time. She doesn't know what entered or what was able to pass through, and that completely freaked her out. So at this point, I'm like, I'm not gonna say I told you so, but I told you so. I think it's always that curiosity too, like, and that skepticism, I can't even speak, and that skepticism that pushes me to test the boundaries. So I think it might have been something similar to her. She's just pushing through, seeing what she's able to do, what she isn't. So she's getting control of it. But again, I don't really know much about this sort of stuff. So if you're knowledgeable on the Ouija board or anything, let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye! Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you would like to be a part of our family, connect with us on social media. Link is in the description box. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, pollitos!